Is there any hope in hell that this weekend the Springboks can potentially go back to number 1? Yes, there is a small, very small chance that the Springboks can actually shoot back up to first. But the likelihood of it happening is extremely small, and we gotta hope and pray for a bloody miracle, a red moon, a shooting star, and to see 3 unicorns walking right past us. I want to break down the likelihood of it happening. Please like, subscribe. It really does help the channel grow. And let's get into it. Now, yes, the Springboks do have a very, very, very small chance of going back to number 1. Like I say, the likelihood of it happening is very small, though. We would need New Zealand to lose by more than 15 points, which, looking at the squad that they're playing, looking at the squad Argentina's playing, looking at the form that they were playing, is very, very unlikely. The likelihood of that happening is like me winning the lottery right now. You know what? Maybe I should win the lottery. I should play the lottery. You know what? I need to hope and pray. Yeah, so the likelihood of that happening is me buying 1 ticket, winning the lottery, and then seeing 3 unicorns pass me right now. That is the chances that the Argentinians are going to be coming through with a win up against the All Blacks. But not only that, I do believe in order for South Africa to get to number 1, they still need to go and beat Australia by 15 points as well, after they went and gave us a hiding at our own home ground, breaking records on us, putting a spectacular performance in the second half, Suali'i making us look like fools, Max Jorgensen, just doing Max Jorgensen things. Honestly, I do think the Springboks are going to beat the Wallabies. I don't think it's going to be a straight out, like a straight cut demolition. I don't think that's going to happen. I think the Springboks are going to be working very hard for it. And I can see them winning by about 10 points. I cannot see them winning by more than 15 or a run out. I can see them winning. I just don't think it's going to be that much of a big gap. I hope and I pray that we give them a good spanking after what they did to us at home. But I got to be realistic here. So the likelihood of the All Blacks losing to Argentina, very low. We're talking like 0.01% chance of happening. Don't quote numbers on me. The likelihood of South Africa beating the Wallabies is actually pretty good. Beating them by more than 15 points, not as good. But even if the Springboks are to beat the Wallabies, the All Blacks are to beat Argentina, we can still shoot above Ireland in world rankings and go to number 2, because obviously Ireland haven't played a game. They haven't played anything. The only reason they jumped up is because South Africa lost points. So South Africa went below them in points. I think that is the more likely chance of happening. South Africa and New Zealand to both win their games respectively. And we see this part of the Rugby Championship finish with New Zealand 1, South Africa 2, and then Ireland 3. But yeah, I really, really hope for the best. As much as I love the All Blacks and I love the way that they play and I love the players that they're playing and I love that Simon Parker is going to do a number. Never mind Fabian Holland. Never mind Ardie Savea. Never mind the chances of seeing Tamaiti Williams. What's his name? Taukeaho banged, I think he got in 2 tries in the second half in the last game. Bowden Barrett. The list just bloody keeps going on. They are quality throughout. South Africa are going very, very physical dominance. They're going very strong. They got like 900 locks in their squad, whether it's Jean-Luc Dupree, Franco Marster, Achie Snyman, Lou de Jager, Iabenetsabet, bloody Ruan Nogea. Why not just start playing back? Why not just start playing locks as our centers and our backs? If they want to get any more physical. But loving the likelihood of Cheslin Colby coming back, loving Dialende coming back, loving Cheslin. Jesse Creel. So big names, big players. I think the Springboks will get it done. They're going to learn, they're going to lick their wounds, and they are going to, they are going to show Australia why South Africa was number one in the world. But I just can't see New Zealand losing. So I hope we see by the end of this game South Africa back to number one. I just don't think it's very likely. So please let me know what your thoughts are, score predictions, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.